right, we are back with cards that you should be buying right now. Not because they've already gone up in price, but because they're too cheap and have a real chance of going up in price pretty soon. So that's what we're going to be looking at today. We're also going to be looking at one card that is starting to come down to about the price that I said it should be when you should consider buying it. And then last but not least, we're going to be looking at one collector card that is starting to drop pretty significantly. For the collectors out there, you might want to think about grabbing this card now at the discount that you're getting it. But before I do that, we do have a video attached to, we do have a giveaway attached to this video. We're going to be giving away two cards. One to one person, one to another person. The first card we're going to be giving away is an IP. You know that I love giving away this card. I think I still got about 25 of them. I found a couple more. So we're going to be giving away an IP to one winner. And then the second winner, we are going to be giving away another Crimson Dragon, but not on this video. Instead, we're going to be giving away Sky Striker Ace Azalea, which is a very nice card. It's not just a Sky Striker card. This is generic. I think the card's running around 15, maybe even 16. I think it's starting to go up. This is a very good card and a card that you might want to have. So we're going to be giving away both of these cards in this video because we hit 750. 750 puts us 3/4 of the way there to 1,000 subscribers. So we want to celebrate that milestone as well. If you're not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. We do a lot of videos talking about cards you should buy, case openings, talking about new sets, and we also do a ton of giveaways on this channel. And speaking of giveaways, I still have 4 cards that I need to get out to winners of giveaways, but you have to send me your address for me to be able to get this out to you. So you look like Keith. I need your address to get this God Slime out to you. Mighty Leg, I need your address to get this 1-for-1 super rare out to you. And then I have 2 Crimson Dragons that I need to send out. One to Paul Aurelius, and then the other is going to Lynn Optimaya. So get me your address. I'm going to give you my email right now. All you do is you email me your address to this email, which is Kotocards, just like it looks, COTOCARDS, all one word. And then at the end of it is the number 10, 10, @gmail.com. That is our email address. You send me your address and I will get these cards out to you. For the giveaway, the only thing you got to do to be eligible for the giveaway is be subscribed to the channel and leave a comment, and that is it. Let's jump right into these cards that I think you should be buying right now. I'm going to bring them up on TCG Player. So let me get that. All right. The first card that I think you should be buying right now is Super Poly. If you don't have a playset of Super Poly in Secret Rare, there's no excuse for it. Konami has reprinted this card twice over the last year in Secret Rare. The number of players that do not have a playset of Super Poly is astounding to me. Get your playset of Super Poly. The Speed Duel ones are the ones that I love the most. They're the ones that I personally play. They are coming in around $5.50 each. You can grab a playset for about $17. If that's too much, you can get a playset of the Battles of Legend Monsters Revenge ones for about $10. This is a card you should have because as these products move off the shelf, they're going to start going up in price. You're not going to be able to grab Super Polys for under $10 once that happens. So get them now while they're cheap. The next card, the next 3 cards all have to do with the Red Dragon Archfiend structure deck coming out. It's easy to talk about cards that have already spiked up. You know, people talk about, get your XE's Encore. Well, it's already spiked up. I'm giving you cards that have not spiked up, but have a real chance of spiking up in the very near future. And the first one is Ancient Pixie Dragon. This card is sometimes played in the Red Dragon Archfiend deck. And if you don't have it, and if this card does see play in that deck, this is the only printing of this card. This card will skyrocket. It will, because there's only one printing, and this is it. Right now, it's sitting around $3.70. I would go in and grab that card. You only need one, but just in case. The structure deck, I think, is going to get some traction behind it. There's a lot of people that are interested in it. And all you've got to do is go back to the Dark World structure deck, Trap Trick structure deck, Crystal Beast structure deck, and a lot of people were interested in those structure decks, wanted to play them, and cards that were played in those structure decks but didn't get printed in the structure decks, they spiked up in price. I would grab yours now. I think there's a lot of people that want to play this structure deck. Is it going to be meta? Probably not. But can it be as good as Dark World? Can it be as good as Trap Trick or Crystal Beast? Yeah, I think it can. And it's just going to be fun. And people are going to want to play it. So I would make sure that you have it. Your Ancient Pixie Dragon is definitely a card I would be targeting. The second card that I would be targeting is Wild King Wondering, whatever. I don't know why it's not bringing it up. There we go. Wild King, Wondering Wild King. I would be targeting this card. I know that it's getting printed in the structure deck. But the same thing that happened with Trap Trick and Dark World and Crystal Beast is once people got those decks, they immediately wanted to upgrade the commons to the higher rarities. You're going to see that here as well. You can actually get the Duelist Saga version of this, which is a version that people love, for $1. For $1.30, something like that. You can get this. Look at this. Yeah, near mint, $1. You can pick this up. I would grab it. I would grab your playset and be done with it, because if this does get some traction, and it's typically played in the Red Dragon Archfiend deck, if this does get some traction, that deck, people are going to want this card, and they're not going to want to run it in common. They're going to want the highest rarity, and that is the Ultra coming out of Duelist Saga. I would go in and I would grab that. The next card that I would be looking at is, I like to refer to this as Baby Crimson Dragon. And you know I love Crimson Dragon. Ultimaya Zolkin. This is a very good card that is also sometimes played in the Red Dragon Archfiend deck. I would be looking at this card. Look, there are 5 printings of this card. One's a rare, one's a common. You don't want those. One's an Ultra, but the Ultra's sitting at $30. The Shonen Jump Ultra. That's a little pricey. The super rare out of Dimension of Chaos is $15. But there's another super rare. And that other super rare is sitting around $1. I would go in and I would grab it. You only need one of it. This is a great buy right now. Grab that super rare out of Clash of Rebellions. It's $1. And if this does start seeing traction, you're going to see that card starting to go up. Those are the 4 cards that I think you should be looking at right now. But there's another card that is starting to come down to about the range that I said it should be when you should buy it, and that is Revolution Synchron. This card is coming down like I said it would. It's not a $65 card. This is about a $50 card. You're seeing this card right now for about $55. Look at that drop right there. It dropped when it first came out for a brief moment, and then it shot right back up. But ever since then, it's been dropping, and it is dropping right now. It is getting very close to that $50 mark. When it hits $50, I would go in and grab this, because it is about a $50 card. It is a very good card. and you can save yourself about $45 on a playset since you didn't buy them at $65. Just keep an eye on that card. The next card and the last card that I want to look at is that collector card, and that is the Dark Magician out of Battles of Chaos. I want to show you something on this card because this card is falling tremendously. Look at that chart. Just in May, this card was $120 roughly. It dropped significantly, and then it tried to get back up, but it is falling again, and it is somewhere around $75 is what you can get it for right now. You come down here, and you can see it right here, 75. You can see it. It is about $78. About $78 you can grab this card for. Why is the card falling? I don't know why, but a lot of people are speculating that this card could get reprinted in the tins. I don't think that it's going to. I know that it came out in Battle of Chaos, but it's not really part of the set. It was a special card put into Battles of Chaos, kind of like the Starlights. So to think that this card is going to get reprinted, I think is crazy. It's not going to get reprinted in the tins, but I do think that it has something to do with the fall of this card. You're getting it about $50, $40 less than it was previously. I think that's a great deal. I would go in and grab this. I bought cases of this set. It wasn't a great set, so we didn't buy a ton of it. I think we ended up buying about 4 cases. I didn't pull it once. Cohen went to the store, he bought 3 packs, and he pulled it. Drove me nuts. But this is a card that you should be looking at if you're a collector and you don't have it. It has fallen down to that price that is worth looking at. So that's what I got for you today. Keep in mind the giveaway. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment and you can be eligible for this giveaway. We are right under 800. When we hit 800, we're going to be doing another giveaway. And that's going to be a really good one. I'm looking forward to that immensely. If you still haven't got in touch with me to get these cards, please do so. It is very important to us that you all know that we actually send these cards out. We're not just saying, hey, we're doing a giveaway and then we keep the cards. We send these cards out. We want you to have these cards. We care about the community. Get in touch with me. I want to get these out to you. My name is Todd from Go2 Cards, and I am out of here.